Hey everybody, and welcome to the chaos. It is Dark Goddess Eris, and today we are going to be hitting affiliate. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's gonna happen tonight. I already know it. We are going to attempt to try to play the rest of DAO today. Yesterday, it kept crashing on us. Um, it did not work, so I started a Dragon Age 2 file. The minute this crashes on me the first time, I will go ahead and just skip and go to Dragon Age 2. I did try to get the patch, and that did not work. Um, Zygacat, I do see you. Hi. By the way, everybody, Zygacat's birthday's coming up soon. And before we get too deep into this, really quickly, I want to give a big shout out to Icy Scorpies community. They have been so awesome in helping me obtain my goal. We are now up to 72 followers. Just a big shout out to the newest one so far. If my screen would actually just work with me for once. Okay, so we had Mango Salsa Pringles, Ranbalt as Guardian Wookiees. I love that name, by the way. Thank you all so much for the follows. I really do appreciate it. Hi, Ranbalt. Hi, thank you so much for joining the chat. Please go ahead and give Ranbalt a follow if you haven't already. If you are not already part of that community, please go ahead and give him or them a follow. Give me 1 second here. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and try to get DAO to work today. I'm really hoping it does because I do want to finish this game. I hate leaving things unfinished. But with that being said, let's get to it. See, and we are already freezing. Yeah. So it's not going to happen, unfortunately. We're going to go ahead and try Dragon Age 2, which is really disappointing. Don't get me wrong. I love 2. I do. I love 2. But that is really disappointing that we can't even, I can't even get it open for, 2 seconds. That's okay. We'll play as Hawk. Make that bigger for the people in the back. I may have to just turn that off for now. Okay, that works. How is everybody's day so far? Good time zone. It is like 9:30ish Eastern Standard Time. I don't know what time it is where you all are at, but I hope you had a wonderful day or are having a good day. So this is Sienna Hawk. She is going to be my Fenris Mancer. She is a rogue. First things first, can we just admire the actual scenery of this game? Anyways, continuing on.
Get back to the crowd, you lot. Trying to bully your way through won't get you into Kirkwall any faster.
But you do intend to let us in.
We have enough poor of our own in the free marches. We don't need you refugees piling up here like a middens heap.
You got Nintendo gift cards for your birthday, so you bought some games. Awesome. What games did you buy? I'm curious. Please tell me.
I heard someone call this fortress the Gallows. Is it a prison?
Used to be, back in the Imperial days. They kept slaves here until the rebellion. Now the Templars run it and use it to lock up their mages. Guess not much has changed.
Are mages imprisoned here?
Well, no more than anywhere else. It's a circle of magi now. Magic is to serve man, not rule him. And mages are better locked up where they don't hurt anyone.
Why aren't we being allowed into the city?
If it were up to me, I'd bar the gates and let you find somewhere else to beg. But it's not. Some of you lot might have legitimate business in the city. So Knight Commander Meredith wants us to sort you all out. Most of you are getting right back on your ships, though.
For those of you in chat, tell me which game is your favorite, and then also, if you do enjoy playing DA2, tell me who you romanced.
That's a Templar title. Why would a city guardsman answer to the Templars?
We don't answer to her, but she's the power in Kirkwall. Don't know what would happen if the Viscount went against something she wanted, but he's sure never taken that chance.
There must be someone in charge I can speak with.
Yes, always the same story. You want in, talk to Captain Ewald. I'm just here to keep you refuse from climbing the walls.
We need to find your uncle. With any luck, he's received my letter.
We fled the Blight to come here.
You got Supermarket Manager Simulator, Lego Brawls, Elemental Knights are Shining Resonance, Refrain, My Universe, My Baby Dragon. Huh, those are interesting games. I don't think I mean, obviously, Lego I've heard of, but I haven't heard of the other one. Supermarket Manager Simulator sounds like fun, though. I like sim games. Like, anything that's a simulation, I really do enjoy.
I don't remember ever seeing him there.
He served elsewhere. He was coming to find me at Ostergard. Were you familiar with every Templar in Lothering?
How else was I supposed to know when to run and hide?
Our ship is already left. How are we supposed to leave?
And if the audio is too soft or too loud, please let me know and I'll go ahead and make adjustments.
We're not animals you can just corral.
Let us through, you flaming blighter. We're not staying in this pit.
Sales are awesome.
Then get back on your ship
I will
and
buy a
leave.
bunch of
Kirkwall
games if
has
they are
no
on
more
sale. I
room
really
for
would.
refugees.
The ship's already gone. We've paid good coin to get here.
You and half of Ferelden. There's nothing I can do. The city is full.
One of the guards said you were letting in people who have business in the city.
That's right. We've
You
seen
always
let lots of
romance
people
Marrow.
Citizens and merchants that make it worth our while.
She's
assume
such
that
a
you don't
cute,
have any more
like
coin
a
than
cutie
these
pie.
gentlemen.
Hi,
We've been
Birds.
letting
Welcome
you
to
Ferelden's in
chat.
for months. You're too late. There's no more room.
But we have family here.
I personally
that
only
mean
play
anything?
Minecraft, but when it comes to
I've
picking
heard
characters
claims
to
like
romance, I
that
normally pick pretty.
1,000 times already.
I don't
Trust me.
blame you.
We'll find some ships to take you
I
all
don't
back to
blame you.
Ferelden,
I would
eventually.
pick pretty
Until
women
then,
too.
you stay here.
I have to say, okay, real quick before I select my choice, I did not realize the comparison between Liliana and Morgan until this run. I used to always pick Liliana because Morgan was just a bitch, excuse my language, but she really was. I could never get her to like me. And then I looked at her this time around, and I was like, Liliana, you look older than you should be. And then you see her in Inquisition, and she looks amazing. Graham Collins, thank you so much for joining. Also, Rambo, I also play Minecraft. I'm not playing Minecraft right now just due to Dragon Age Veilguard coming out at the end of the month. But when I start playing Minecraft, you and we will link up.
Surely there's someone higher up that we could persuade.
The city's been closed by order of the Viscount and Knight Commander Meredith, whose fortress you're standing in. But as far as you're concerned, I'm in charge.
If you find our uncle, Gamlin Amel, you might just have a few less refugees bothering you.
Gamlin?
I have to agree with Zygacat. They do have better customizations, although Melhawk is
The only
amazing.
Gamlin I know is a weasel who couldn't rub two coppers together. He comes back, I'll bring you to him. But I don't have time to...
What? You gonna let them through?
I didn't say anything about it.
For 4 days. They just got here.
That's it. We're carving our way out of here. Men?
Graham, thank you so much for the follow. I do appreciate that. After this battle, I'll give you a follow myself. Come on. Oh, I was clicking the wrong buttons. Jeez. Oh, no, don't attack them. Oh, I hate this camera angle. Okay, we need to figure something else out for this.
Unbelievable.
I appreciate it, Birds. Any message that you give, thank you so much.
Where is everyone? Go find them. I want this kept under control. You have my thanks. Look, I can't get you into the city.
Hi,
It's not my
Icy.
decision.
Thank you so much
But
for
I'll find your
joining.
uncle
I
and
just
bring
gave a shout out to the entire Icy Scorpy, and I'm going to go ahead and give it to Burt's Bees as well. The entire Burt's and Icy community. Thank you guys so much for the support. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
It's been 3 days. This waiting has to end.
I'm sure it won't be much longer. Gamlin must still be looking for us.
And if he's not?
Don't look now, but I think that's our man.
If he was really looking for you guys, he would have arrived a lot sooner than 3 days, I think.
Gamlin.
Let me say up front, I wasn't expecting this. The Blight, your husband, dead. I'd figured you'd pretty much be Ferelden for life.
Oh, Gamlin. We came too late. My poor Carver didn't make it. A drastic guide.
Oh, make her save me. Leandra, don't drop this on me here. I don't even know if I can help you get in.
Would it help if I said you were my favorite uncle?
It'd make me feel better, but that's about it. I was hoping to grease some palms, but the Knight Commander's been cracking down. We're gonna need more grease.
Hi, Claudia.
What
Welcome to
about
the
the
chat. Thank you so much for joining
Surely
in.
Father left something when he died.
Right, about the estate. It's, gone. To settle a debt. I've been meaning to...
Plus, whenever I choose voiced
Then
main
there's no
characters,
hope.
female has my vote over
Not
male,
quite.
mainly because
I
female
know
voice
some people who
has
might
so
help.
much soul in the voice over the male.
If you're not
Tried
too
both in
definite
different
about the
personalities, and the
company.
jerk evil is where the male is shined. That is true. Velgard spoilers. I don't know if any of you guys have been paying attention. If not, close your ears. But I will have to say the male voiced characters for Rook, they sound really, really great. Alex Jordan is amazing.
wealthy. You really can't help us.
I am blighted helping. I've got 2 offers of work from people who've got the coin to open those gates.
I still can't believe you sold the estate. Gamlin, how could you?
Well, I didn't expect your blasted family to show up on my doorstep. I've got a nice place in Lowtown. You'll see, it'll all work out.
I got a nice place in Lowtown.
Do we need to stay in Kirkwall? Let's go to another city.
This was my home. I can't believe they won't let me come back.
Every city on the coast's been hit deep
A
in
line of
surveillance
beautiful
since the
women.
Blight.
Yeah.
You could try your luck further inland, I suppose, but it won't be easy.
No, we're not putting Mother through that. We'll find a way.
Let's hear it, Uncle. What do you have in mind?
I talked to my contacts, and I found some people who might
She
be
must
willing to
take
pay
after
you
her
away
father.
into the
Her
city.
eyes are really freaking
The
blue.
catch is, you and your sister have to work off the debt for a year.
Yes, they are. There's going to be a couple of them
It's the
that will
best
be
I
in
could do.
Velgard.
Trust me when I say a bunch of refugees won't get a better option anywhere else.
I'm sure we'll be free and clear before we know it.
I managed to convince my contacts to come to the gallows to meet you personally. Mirren heads up the mercenary company, the Red Iron. They're looking for recruits. Fenril, I guess you might call her a smuggler. Either one of them can help you. All you need to do is find them in the courtyard and convince them you're worth the trouble.
What do you think about this, Bethany?
We've come this far. I don't care who we work
I
for.
do love
As long
Bethany's
as it
outfit,
means we
though.
don't have to go back.
I think it's unfair that Bethany gets to wear that, and I'm wearing fur shoulder pads that look like I stole it from an American football player.
Let's find them and see what they have to say.
Oh, Gamlin, I don't know about this.
It's a lot of coin, Leandra. Don't go expecting our name to carry the kind of weight
I have
it
to
used
say,
to.
though, in Assassin's Creed Odyssey,
allow others to
the
incur
male
tax on my
voice carried that sass a
Can't see
lot
that it
better
makes a
than the
difference.
female voice
You look
actor
like a lady
did.
who can pull her
The
own weight.
female voice actor for
Then you'll come
Assassin's
with
Creed
us.
Odyssey, she was
I
very, like,
have no real option. Thank you.
not, I don't want to say butch, but it was very, very, like, masculine. Not in the sense of, like, tone, but, like, the way she carried herself. She had a little bit of, like, sass, but the male voice actor for Odyssey was very, very sassy. He did that very well.
Are you a Fenril?
You must be Gamlin's niece. Interesting. I don't know what he told you about us, but he certainly told us a great deal about you.
He didn't say anything about me, did he?
Enough to pique our interest, provided you can justify your uncle's confidence.
I hear getting us into the city
This is why I
isn't
love women
cheap.
more in the VA
You're as
industry.
good as your uncle claims.
Yeah,
We're
I
pushing
mean,
the board.
both are really good.
After all, it's not every
When I
day
first saw
we're
her, I
offered an
so much
apostate
wanted to romance
services.
her. Then heard my hawk call her sister, and I was like, fuck. Honestly, I feel really bad. I did not give the twins much credit. I couldn't stand Carver, but at the same time, Carver always died in the beginning because I mostly played female hawk. And then the one time where he didn't die, I just couldn't, like, we always butt heads. And then with Bethany,
It appears our uncle
I don't
likes
know. I
to
can't
talk.
really remember much about my
The
time with
Templars of
Bethany.
Kirkwall like to think that
Other
we've
than I
already
wish I had her
properly reached,
dress.
But when has that ever been true? We can keep them from taking notice while you're with us. Wouldn't be the first time.
How did you get to be one of my uncle's contacts?
Is that what he calls me? He owes us after that last big idea. If you turn out, though, we'll consider things even.
Tell me what you need done.
There's a merchant named Cavro, friend of the Templars. So they let him set up his little shop here in the gallows.
Her head to
We
shoulder,
supplied him
like,
in return for a piece of the
ratio,
cake, but now he won't
it's
pay up.
so off. Like,
We
she's
can't go
got
near him
really
without him
narrow
screaming for the
shoulders
guard.
compared to,
If
like,
you can,
the length of her
get
neck and her
money from
head.
him and you're in.
Oh, she's injured. Oh, you know what? Hold on. I forgot to do this the last time. Um, yeah. I always forget to set up. Okay. Some of the elves in this game look like they were smacked in the face with a yeah, they were. Like, don't get me wrong, I love Ethenril's design for the most part. It's just you hear so many complaints in a lot of the circles about in Veilguard heads looking like bobbleheads, and then you look at Ethenril where her head is and her neck are just about the same like length of her shoulders, and then you look at human bodies and they're very proportionate. Okay, let's.
I've already told you, I can't give you any more for them.
But that was everything we have. It's all we brought with us.
And I feel for you, Sarah, but
That
it's the best I can
fringe
do.
is amazing.
If they just let us into the city, I could get 3 times that price.
Myron,
Your business is done.
But...
now then, what can I do for you, Sarah?
I didn't think there'd be any stores here in the fortress.
There are many merchants who come here right now who can't afford the bribes to enter the city. So the Templars suggested having someone set up shop, temporarily. And I am the lucky man.
I believe you owe your business partners something.
Oh, I see.
Should I go tell the guards?
Not just yet. I want to hear this. So, Ethenril sent you to collect, did she? Too cowardly to do it herself.
Care to step in here?
Only because this toad deserves it. You have a choice. Pay, or I beat it out of you and your men.
Hey!
Stay back. Just...
I do like Aveline, like, pre-becoming, like, guard
I'm
captain.
getting out of here. Let those guards find someone else to buy Dogland junk.
That should do it.
2 gold.
You could have given us something more challenging.
Will
That
you look at
NPC
that?
reminds you of your
Tell your
uncle.
We'll make the arrangements. Welcome aboard.
I need to hear that story. Is it because of the hairline or is it because of personality? Like, I need to know. I need to know that. Both hair and personality. Got it. Enough said. Enough said. Oh, good. We don't have to do the other one. That was very easy.
Any luck?
Was there ever any doubt?
I'll speak to Athenril and see when the bribes can be made. Wait here.
Then we made it. The voyage is over.
The blight may still spread, but for now we have a new home.
If only Carver were here with us.
And Wesley.
Hello, everybody who's joined the stream. Thank you so much for
We're off
watching.
to a fantastic start. Let's see what else this city has in store.
Thus began the champion's first year in Kirkwall. Word arrived from across the sea that the hero of Ferelden had defeated the Blight. But Lothering was destroyed. Kirkwall was the champion's home now. So she remained, paying off her debt. Made a name for herself in the underworld. It was a busy year in the city. That's when the Kunari landed. A great storm had caught their ship and left hundreds of warriors stranded in the city, waiting to return home. That's also when the trouble began.
How many of you in the chat love the Air Shock?
Had become very powerful under Knight Commander Meredith. But, most importantly, that's when I first met the champion.
Meredith actually is kind of pretty.
No. Andraste's tits, human. You know how many people want to hire onto this expedition?
Run in circles.
But we heard you're going into the deep roads. Surely you'll need all the help you can...
No. You're too late. Already done. This is a sort of venture that can make a man for life. I'm not about to take any chances.
If that
hiring
NPC
random
trips
humans.
on everything, and I mean everything, he's exactly my uncle. Yeah, I feel that. I tend to trip over a lot of things. There was one time I actually tripped over my foot, my own foot, going up the stairs. Up, not down. I never felt more embarrassed in my life than that moment.
I'll buy you a drink before we head into the deep roads. Everyone wins.
Get in line, human. Half of Kirkwall wants to be my best friend right now. You're looking for a quick way out of the slums, right? You and every other Ferelden in this dump.
Can someone remind me, is the first quest going into the deep roads? Like the first actual quest? I just got out of the deep roads. I don't want to go back.
We've made a name for ourselves this last year. We'll find something.
We have to. We need coin,
Yeah, I have two
status,
left feet as
something
well.
we can hide behind. As long as we're just refugees, we're no one.
I can't seem to... Sometimes I have to like actually look down as I'm walking or going down the stairs, just because I feel like I'm going to trip or do something stupid.
Our uncle's not exactly the most reliable tool in the shed.
He's all we've got. Make us, save us. We might as well ask. Otherwise...
Look, it's Sandal! We love Sandal in this chat.
Hey!
I knew a guy once who could take every coin out of your pockets just by smiling at you. But you don't have the style to work Hightown, let alone the Merchants Guild. You might want to find yourself a new line.
Okay, hold on.
I apologize.
Ah, shoot, I skipped it. That is not what I meant to do.
Square in the jaw.
But you would.
I would. What my brother doesn't
Okay.
realize is that we need someone like you.
Really
He would
quickly,
never admit it either.
and I'm sorry,
He's
I'm
too
gonna
proud.
talk over
I,
Varric.
however, am quite practical.
So, there's like this thing out there that says that Varric is like a dwarf who doesn't or cannot grow a beard. And yet here we see him in 2 with some facial hair, and then in other medias, in the comics and stuff, he has a beard. So can someone please set the record straight? Can he, or can he grow a beard, or does he choose not to? Because clearly it shows that he can. But I just don't understand why there's that rumor that he can't grow a beard.
You were part of Bartram's venture.
That's right. The deep roads wouldn't normally be my thing, but I can't allow the head of our family to go down there alone. So as you might imagine, I have more than a passing interest in this expedition's success.
What makes you so certain we can help? You know nothing about us.
He doesn't just grow it, yeah.
Contrary, you've made quite the
He
name
makes
for
up for it
yourself
for
over
all,
the
like,
last
with
year.
all his chest hair.
The coterie has been squeezing smugglers out left and right, and the only group to survive owes it all to you two. The name Hawk is on many lips these days. Not bad for a Ferelden fresh off the boat.
You must have heard of my sister as well, then.
Only a little.
My Hawk over
She's
here just
certainly
like
welcome to
telling
come, but I'll leave
everybody
that
our
up to you.
business.
Frankly, I'd rather you take the credit.
Madam, your secrets are safe with me.
Find out what he's offering. We need a way into this expedition.
You're going awfully far out of your way just to hire
His
another
beard is
guy.
actually part of his chest hair. Yeah,
We don't need
that's
another
it. That's
partner.
what it is.
We need a partner. The truth is, Bartran's been tearing his beard out trying to fund this on his own, but he can't do it. Invest in the expedition. 50 sovereigns and he can't refuse. Not with me there to vouch for you.
I hope there's more to this.
I love Purple
like
Hawk.
how I'm supposed to get that much coin together.
You need to think big. There's only a brief window after a blight when the deep roads won't be crawling with darkspawn. The treasure you find down there could set you and your family up for life.
It won't be easy, but it's a chance. I think we have to take it. Better to work our way into this expedition than sit around waiting to be thrown in the gallows.
We work together, you and I, and before you know it, you'll have all the capital you need. What do you say?
It's not like I had anything better.
Arcane, thank you so much for dropping in. I do
Perfect.
appreciate it.
Kirkwall's crawling with work. You set aside some coin from every job and you'll have the money in no time.
Maybe Aveline can find us some work. She's got a position with the city guard now.
We should talk privately when you get the chance. In the Hanged Man, maybe. I'll be there when I'm not with you. Now, let's go see what trouble we can stir up. Ah, Hightown, where the rich go to piss their money away. This really is the best place in Kirkwall.
Wow, they level up so fast in this game. I forgot how fast they level up. Okay. Let's not forget to save.
Not much to see here.
Okay, there's several areas to go. What? Oh crap, I forgot what he wanted me to do. What are we doing?
Move along.
Honestly, this wouldn't be like a bad looking place if it weren't for all the messed up stuff that happens here.
Hawk, long time no see, my friend.
Well, if it isn't Worthy, the dwarf with the incredibly ironic name.
I only advertise the truth. You aren't still working for Athenril, are you? Your year must be up by now.
Still trying to ferret out everyone's business, I see.
Of course. How else do you expect a dwarf to make a living? Tell you what, I still have my old contacts. You need some rune crafting done, I can arrange it for you. Take care, Hawk. Don't get dead.
Don't get dead. Sure. Why not? Oh, more?
Always a pleasure, Hawk.
You don't seem to like your brother very much. I had a twin brother, Carver. He used to nail my braid to the bed while I was sleeping.
That's funny.
I miss him this much.
Sorry about your brother. Hey, you want mine? I got a spare.
Varric's always trying to make people feel better. Okay. Is there like a...
More Ferelden refugees.
Sebastian,
Oh, already?
stop this madness. The Chantry cannot condone revenge, Sebastian.
It is my right, my duty, to show these assassins there is nowhere in the Free Marches to hide.
This is murder.
No. What happened to my family was murder.
Y'all. This is my first time meeting Sebastian. And this may cause problems for my Fenris run. A grave crime was committed against all free-thinking men and women in the Free Marches, the ruling Vale family in Starkhaven. My family was brutally murdered, down to the youngest babe in arms. This massacre was carried out by members of the Flint Mercenary Company. I hereby offer a bounty on the head of each Flint Company soldier in the Kirkwall vicinity, Prince Sebastian Vale. I will take that. How many of you romanced Sebastian? Please tell me. I am very curious. Loot. I got so distracted with the quest markers that I forgot to look around and see if there was any loot.
Repent, and the Maker will forgive.
No. I know I'll probably like run into this loot like later. Oh, hidden area. That wasn't even on the map.
A leg of ham, daisies for the front hall, and
I don't think I even made it halfway through this game. Not that I didn't want to play, but so many games came out. Yeah, seriously, a lot of games have recently come out. I've been putting off playing Dragon Ball Sparking because of Dragon Age. And I really, really want to play Dragon Ball Sparking. Oh no, we don't want to go there yet. Oh, I'm so glad I decided to run around the map. I was looking at how long this game was, and I was shocked to find out that, like, without DLCs, it's less than 30 hours long. So if I had a day off, like if I were to, my one day off is on Sundays. So if I were to take a Sunday and just do nothing but stream, I would probably get this game done in a single day. Let's go talk to Sandal.
Don't mind him. Bodan Feddick, purveyor of goods both common and rare, at your service. And this is my son, Sandal, who is as brilliant an enchanter as you'll ever find. Say hello to the nice human, Sandal. Hello. We shall be accompanying your expedition and provide.
So actually, Birds, there is
exciting, isn't it?
So EA Pro, and then I think it's NVIDIA, one of the two. I think it's called NVIDIA. They are actually allowing you to play the game through like a subscription. So for those of you who are kind of weary about playing the game and not sure about paying for it to play, you can get the subscription for EA Pro or NVIDIA and play it through that. And if you don't like it after 1 month, you don't have to renew. You just, there you go. But if you do like it, you got to remember to keep paying on it, or else you're going to lose your game. Yeah, with Origins, I agree. I spent weeks playing Origins. Yeah, it's kind of like Xbox Pass.
The thought of adventure does make me giddy.
A kindred soul, surely. But I digress. Do you wish to peruse my wares? Or perhaps
Claudia has been a
make use
champ.
of
She has
Sandal's
sat
unique
through
talents?
majority of my streams,
Enchantment?
watching me die like crazy. I was gonna actually ask for hot chocolate.
Okay.
Sorry, I was asking my husband for hot chocolate. If you hear me talking about random things, it's because I'm talking to my husband.
I thought all enchanters were mages.
Not at all. The fabled dwarven resistance to magic has allowed enchantment of crafts for countless ages. Granted, most dwarven smiths must work for many, many years to learn the skill, but my boy is a natural, a savant beyond compare.
I can jump on with that theory, that conspiracy theory. I think she did as well.
He enjoys his work. What more could one ask?
You two don't seem the sort to hire onto this sort.
How long do you guys think it takes for Varric to do his eyebrows?
Never played it safe. Never captured a tried and true rose. In fact, we have just returned from adventures while accompanying the hero of Ferelden, legendary Grey Warden and vanquisher of the Blight.
So you helped to defeat the Blight?
In our small way, perhaps. We did not fight at the Grey Warden's side, of course. Pity how the hero met her end. For such a woman to die as she slew
No,
a great
no.
archdemon. A tragic, if heroic, tale. But surely my past is hardly of interest to the likes of you.
Okay, that is non-canon. That is a non-canon event that happened to my warden. That is not how I wanted to find out. My warden dies? I'm shooketh. So, no, again, non-canon event that happens to my hero Ferelden. My hero Ferelden becomes queen. She becomes queen.
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Thank you, Icy, for lurking. I appreciate it.
What do you need, my good friend?
Let's see what you have.
By all means, feel free to peruse my wares whenever you wish.
Oh, okay, so I have to dig through your bag. Me with all 7 of my silver. I've been working for a year. Okay, let's sell some things first. Sell all junk. I probably should have like here, you can have that. Wow. Okay, I can't afford you, Bowden. I'm sorry. I cannot wait to find Fenris. I think it happens fairly early in the game, I think. Oh, the blooming oh. The blooming rose, Claudia. This is where that dwarf from Origins came from. The blooming rose. Oh, I got lost. I'm beginning to think I'm just really bad at directions when it comes to these games because I keep getting lost.
Late again. Where is she?
Did you hear what Lord Barry said?
It's pointless.
The graphics for this game were not that bad, actually, considering how long it's been. Unless this is just like a remaster.
Messiah, please stop kicking the wall. Who are you to talk to me like that, you bloody peasant?
Good night, Zyga Cat. Thank you so much for hopping in.
One more time.
You're part of the Amel family, aren't you? I had a report come in recently concerning your uncle. He's a color contract.
How much longer do I have to wait?
The Viscount must be terribly busy. Fine day, Sarah.
Aveline! Hello, Hawk. That's it? What? Oh, right. Sorry. It feels like we just talked. I've been keeping an eye on you. Information is one of the few perks of this job. Watch out for Bartland. He's a son of a bitch.
You know I don't like it when you have people watch me.
Saved me camping on your doorstep. After what we went through to get here, well, you're no child, but I take care of my friends. The places they have me patrolling, I've got time.
A person in your position. Seems like they might learn some profitable things.
You know better than to ask that.
One day you'll be frustrated enough to go for it.
It's like I'm sitting on my hands. There are dangerous people in this city. In fact, I might have a job for you. Let me know if you want to do a favor for Kirkwall. Otherwise, I'm here if you need me. Maker knows I could use more satisfying work.
Seems like Kirkwall suits you.
How many
It
of
has
you
been
all
a
like
challenge.
Aveline?
Lots of opportunity, if you're the type the locals want.
Are you?
If you argue enough, you kind of convince yourself.
It's been a year settling in. Are you all right?
You don't need to coddle me. I am where I am. How close I hold my memories is my own business.
It's Morgan for you. Yeah,
This
I
must
do
be
love
a very
Morgan.
different pace from serving King Kalen.
I love that life, but there's a new king for a new Ferelden. Seems cocksure, but I guess he was there when the Archdemon fell. Can't fault an active hand. It's just one more change, though. The real end for me was Ostagar. You and Carver must have felt something similar. I don't know if that's right to say. I barely knew him.
Death on that scale certainly has a finality to it.
Sometimes I wonder.
The Blight is over. You could go back to Lothar.
Morgassi.
That wasn't home for me. It was was just where
I
the
need
Horde
that
pressed us.
emoji. I really do.
It wasn't the first village I saw fall. But you don't get used to people losing everything.
It's not how I wanted to say goodbye. I'll say that.
You can't go home again. That's supposed to be about maturity. It's not the same if you don't have the option.
All right, Aveline. You have something worth doing?
My patrols may be empty walks in the dark, but there's something big coming up, and I could use you. An ambush, probably for a caravan, although I can't find any shipments that match up. Doesn't matter though. Highwaymen waiting for someone to rob. I'm putting a stop to it, my district or not.
Do you have a name or anything else to go on?
Not important. If we show up and they attack, they're bad. Simple as that. I'll wager it's smugglers though. Like I said, seems like an obvious trap for a caravan.
You've been nosing around outside your commission.
I have contacts, and they're complaining about a lack of meat. Thugs and such. Someone is hiring. And one or two were told to prepare for travelers. You want to be good at this job? You pay attention to what's missing, and when people arrange escape routes.
Seems like you'd want to share this with your fellow guards.
I will, if you sit on your hands. I'll send my alerts, and someone else will lead a patrol. But there's profit and influence to be had. You're my friend, so I'm offering.
I'm no guard, Aveline.
There's only so many of us. Temporary recruits are expected time to time, as long as they're competent. You still claim to be competent, right?
All right, Aveline. I'll play guard for you.
I knew I could count on you. They're hidden up Sundermount, remote and rough, but we can make good time with a shortcut this side. And no, you can't run off and do it without me. I trust you, but I have to be there. You're acting on behalf of the Guard.
How did you get in with the Guard, but I got stuck doing all this mercenary work?
Good luck getting in. I've been waiting all day.
Why is it? Is that ashes? Are we by a volcano?
A Ferelden in the Guard. What will they think of next?
My. If it isn't Hawk. Still up to old tricks, Elegant? Lady Elegant, if you don't mind. I'm a married woman now. Last time we met, you were still in Athenral's employ. Things have been going well since then? Could be better. Could be worse. I often feel the same way. You may recall I sometimes provided potions for Athenral. I'd be willing to extend you the same courtesy if you like. All I ask is you inform me of any interesting reagents you find. In exchange, I'll approach my contacts on your behalf. And of course you'll need the appropriate recipes, such as this one. Free, for old time's sake.
Everybody's so expensive. Yeah, she really does.
More trouble than commerce in this place.
this soda is. I probably... You have 3 children to feed. It's crazy how you can find like coin just laying about. If I was living in Lowtown and I had coin just laying about.
Best armor coin can buy.
Oh wait, where was that? I just saw. There was a chest icon. Oh. Never mind. I thought I found like a hidden something. I should probably change my gear. This is giving me Will from Baldur's Gate vibes. Oof. Okay. We'll just stick with Baldur's Gate.
Nobody follows the law.
You gotta run up all these stairs? Okay, I officially feel for the people of Kirkwall. All the steps. You gotta run up and down all these steps.
The elves who don't live here actually have it worse. I'd hate to be an elf in Darktown.
Solus, is that you? No. Solus, is that you? No.
Good to see you again, dear.
You could do worse, Hawk. It's a roof.
You know, I have to say, this whole place is so like, we were just talking about tripping over our own foot. Can you imagine living in Kirkwall, tripping over your own foot and landing on a spike? That would be so tragic.
Hard to believe they left me nothing.
Well, Mother was pretty steamed when you ran off with your Ferelden apostate.
daughter, their
Ooh, Black Emporium.
He wasn't like this in Lothering. I think he misses the open fields.
Come on. Let's play Fetch the Invisible Ball. Poor thing.
That sounds like something you
Maybe
do.
he'd be happier if we brought him with us more often. But if he's with us, who'd keep Gamlen's debt collectors away?
Take it. I'm sick of what's-his-name staring and panting.
Gamlen, honestly, a Mabari understands what you say. Try using his name.
What's wrong with dog? Real easy to remember.
Oh, time to name the dog. Gosh, what do we want to name him? Any ideas on what to name the dog? My last dog was Balerion, but I don't want to do the same thing. Clifford. Alright, we got it. His name shall be Clifford.
My children have been in servitude. Servitude for a year. They should be nobility.
If wishes were poppy, we'd all be dreaming.
You mean this is real? No wonder I can't wake up.
And here I thought that Ferelden you ran off with was a mage, not a jester. Your mother was supposed to marry the Comte de Lancey, and instead she ran off with some Ferelden apostate. You don't get to stay the favorite when you do that.
Where is Father's will? If I could just see for myself.
It's not here, all right? It was read, it went in the vault. No one needed to look at it again.
I know the Amels were nobility, but not much else.
She's quite
Why don't
delusional.
you ever talk about them?
The Amels have been a noble family in Kirkwall since Garahel drove out the Fourth Blight. But we've always carried magic in our blood. It's been a stain on our lineage. No family of good standing would ever marry into a line with magic. When I chose your father, I was bringing more magic into our line, not less. I think that's what hurt my parents the most.
Did Grandfather mention Mother in his will at all?
Our father died when you were still in Pinafores, girl. You can hardly expect me to remember.
Sounds like a yes to me. That touched a nerve. What's in there that you don't want us to see?
Nothing. But you won't be seeing the bloody thing. It's still locked up on the estate, and that's long out of my hands.
You didn't take your parents' will.
It was old news. You think I've been sitting here for 25 years waiting
This
for
guy,
Leanne
I
to slip
swear.
back?
Who bought the estate, Gamlen? Perhaps I could speak to them. Was it the Reinhardts?
No one you know. Get used to Lowtown, sister. That's where we're going to stay.
Gamlen, I don't trust you as far as I could throw you.
So, I hate thinking badly of family. But did Uncle Gamlen seem a little slippery when he talked about Grandfather's will? If he, say, invested money that was meant to be Mother's, do you think he would tell us?
Gamlen can't say good morning without lying twice.
Mother's been in such a fit of melancholy since Gamlen told her how angry her parents were about Father.
She told me she wishes she'd died with Carver.
It's like coming here ruined every good memory of her childhood. I wish we could get some of it back.
Bethany's scarf looks like silk.
We need to get that will.
Good. I'm glad we agree. Gamlen told me he gave the estate as payment to some slaver who beat him at dice. Apparently, our ancestral home is now a base for slavers from all over Thedas.
Good.
Then we can break in, and I don't care if we kill them.
I already talked to both of them about this. Gamlen said they guard the front entrance well. But Mother gave me her old key. She said it should unlock the cellar. Apparently the sewers run right beneath the house.
Ooh. Oh no. Oh my god. How is it that I always have no inventory space every single time? Okay, yeah, we like that. Not so much that. Do we get a secondary slot for... No, we don't. Shame. Oh wait, inventory, no, can't do. Is there a way for me to... Okay, so... we're gonna sell some stuff and we're gonna go back. The Hangman Dogs, Black Emporium, Dark Town, High Town. We do need a merchant, so we'll go find a merchant, sell all this stuff that we don't need. Probably a good idea to... If you hear barking in the background, that is not the game. That is my dog. +14 defense, +5 magic resistance. Improves with level up. Oh, that's lame. They don't get their own special... They don't get their own special,
Varric,
stuff.
do you do anything?
Am I the next stop in your career evaluations? Joy of joys.
You watch and you talk. Is that it?
You are dismissing hallmarks of both the utterly ineffectual and the incredibly dangerous.
I don't know what you mean.
Okay,
It
let's
means
go back to the
coins
house.
flow when I talk and when I shut up. Like if you got paid to guard or unguard.
That makes no sense.
That makes perfect sense. Might of the Sten. I like that. Weapons and shield, two-handed, two-handed. I probably should have did that first before I collected all of this stuff. King Merrick's helm. Rogue. I gotta be level 15 for that. 13. Already? Oh no! Well, I really appreciate you wanting to raid. I'm really sorry to hear about your PC though. Can we hide helmet? Oh, man. That 5 people would have been great. Thank you so much for thinking of me, though. Seriously, I really appreciate it. Just you guys coming in at all is amazing. Thank you. Yes, we can hide the helmet. I wish there was an easier way to access the inventory. There's probably a key for that. I should probably take a look at that. Oh, yeah. There is. Okay. Now I know. Is there like a closer area where I could sell stuff? I'm just gonna keep going here just to be safe.
So, what do you do, Avalie?
You know,
I like how the banter is just immediate, and I'm so sorry for anybody who wanted to listen to that.
God, why are you asking?
I mean in your off-duty hours, for fun. You've heard of it, I hope.
These are my off-duty hours.
There's gotta be an easier way for this. I'm so sorry, you guys. You guys gotta watch me do this. You can't go into the game, though, with, like, subpar gear if you already have the gear, though. Okay, we want that. Oh, throw the slipper. Throw the slipper. Okay, I think for now that's good. Alright, let's move on. We gotta get to the hangman. There was this, there was this, fan art. I don't know if it was, like, legit art, but it was fan art of, like, Varric with, I think it was Dorian and Cassandra, and they were talking about Varric's necklace and what it was used for. And I won't say it on here
You show admirable restraint,
because
Bethany.
I want to try to be
For a mage, you
PG-13.
mean? I could
But it
also
was very
say for a
funny.
hawk. But yes, for a mage.
You have a sword. Why aren't you killing someone right now?
Fair point. But I can put my sword down.
The banter is immediate.
Believe me, I have tried.
Okay, this wants me to go to meet Varric at the hangman, but the hangman accessed by Lowtown. We are in Lowtown. Does it? I like that you can make it like day and night. Yes, say emoji. Swearing is probably the most that I'll get in my stream. And the only reason being is because I tend to just swear when I get frustrated and I'm not even paying attention. But other than that, I try to keep it out all PG. Like, there's some things that should not be discussed because I just never know who's listening. And I'm not even referring to, like, underage people. Like, I don't want my boss to randomly find my stream. That would be tragic. Okay, where is the hanged man? Okay, wait. Let's look at this. Hold on. Gamlen's house. Residential lineage. There we go. Oh, we were so close. I'm glad you agree with me. Nightmares of people you don't want popping into your stream. Which I guess I kind of asked for it considering I'm putting myself out there. But still.
So, here's the thing. We need to find a way into the deep roads. Bartran can lead us to the right place once we're down there, but we need a good entrance.
I don't want to go back.
Any entrance would do, wouldn't it? Well, unless a dragon's sitting in it, I suppose.
We need an entrance that's close to our destination, but isn't already plundered or filled with darkspawn. Fortunately, I've received some new information. There's a Grey Warden in the city. If anyone knows how to get down there, it'll be him.
Why would a Grey Warden know that?
The Wardens don't just fight darkspawn. They forge into the deep roads all the time. And if he doesn't know, he might be able to point us to those who do.
Are there any other options?
Are we gonna meet Varric? Not Varric,
Entrance lined up, but it was a bust.
Anders?
I'll keep looking, but if we don't find something, we'll have a fancy expedition with nowhere to go.
Sounds like you have it all planned out, Varric.
And that, Masser, is why I'm here. Supposedly, this Grey Warden came in with some other Ferelden refugees not long ago. A Lowtown woman named Lorene has been helping the Fereldans. We talked to her. Maybe we learn where he is. I'll keep after my contacts, see if I can drum up any other work.
His eyebrows are so well tailored. Varric, you got this whole place to yourself? Nice. Like, look at his table. Varric, let me crash at your space, bro. I found where all the money went in Kirkland and went to Varric. Like, look, all these other rooms are shite. It's like really disturbing. Who would want to sleep with a whole bunch of like slave murals? Actually, don't answer that. That's a rhetorical question. Hey Cax, thanks for joining. I have been found. Yes, definitely if you're in a Dragon Age, the Dragon Age Wiki is a great place to go find all the information you need, lore-wise, and just to talk with other people.
I'm sorry I couldn't get you more information about the Circle, Bethany. It's difficult without naming you.
Thank you for being discreet. I don't want the Templars at my door.
No one does.
If I gotta hear another banter about
I just want information.
Right.
the Templars and
Sounds like
Bethany.
I'm trying to convince myself, doesn't it?
I wouldn't have said, but yes.
Where the hell's the door? Let me out of here.
ever wish you lived in Orzammar?
Great ancestors, no. You know what Orzammar is? It's
I do.
cramped tunnels filled with nug shit and body odor. And every person there thinks he's better than you because his great-great-great-grandfather made a water clock or something.
Valid. Yeah, they are quite presumptuous there and pompous.
Will everyone please just step back? My mother's in the...
Ouch, I don't have enough coin to I have some coin, guys.
I'll send... If you're seeking aid, leave your name with my girl. We serve everyone here. No one came from Ferelden without trouble. But I can't give priority to anyone who's already found work and lodging.
I hear you know where I can find a Ferelden Grey Warden.
Only Ferelden Grey Warden I've heard of is sitting on the throne. We're out of the Blight's path now. Why would you need a warden?
The healer was one of them once, wasn't he? A warden?
Well, he's not now, and busy enough without answering fool questions about it.
Who are you protecting?
You see what our people face in Kirkwall. They have no jobs, no homes. Most can barely buy bread. This healer, he serves them without thought for coin. He's closed their wounds, delivered their children.
And yet he needs to hide.
He's a good man. I won't lose him to the blighted Templars.
I have to remind myself like why he's not with the Wardens. I didn't get a chance to play. I think it's Awakening that has Anders in it.
Over to the Templars, mistress. Never.
He doesn't want to be locked in the gallows just for using the gifts the Maker gave him.
I can hardly blame him.
I suppose it isn't my secret to keep. Anders has certainly been free enough with his services. Refugees in Darktown know to find the healer, look for the lit lantern. If you have need enough, Anders will be within. I can't get my brother off the boat.
Thanks everybody who's popped in. I really appreciate it. For those who are just tuning in, we are streaming the final stream before hitting affiliate. We're doing Dragon Age 2 in prep for Dragon Age Velguard. We tried to complete Dragon Age Origins again, but it just kept crashing, so here we are. Fine. Can someone tell me in the chat if they know of a merchant who can increase my inventory space, because this is ridiculous. It is messing with my OCD. Claudia wrote the games. Me and Bertz have decided. She is the creator of Dragon Age.
We heard you in there asking about the healer. We know what happens to mages in this town, and it ain't gonna happen to him.
Look, we're Fereldans just trying to keep out of the Templar sight, same as you.
Ferelden? But your clothes. I figured you for a Kirkwaller, sorry. Make her bless the rule of our King Alistair.
Yeah, I know quite a few people who are very, very in depth with the game. Unfortunately, I have not shared my Twitch somehow. Some people have found me. But, yeah, if you know, Claudia, where I can find a merchant that can increase my inventory, that'd be great. This is driving, like, you saw how bad it was in Origins. I can't do this only 50. Also, I did not do solo Alistair, unfortunately, because I could not finish the game, and because DAO does not import to the keep. My warden
Being a
is
guardsman seems like a better life than being a
dead.
soldier.
I did not
Oh.
kill her off,
My
but she
brother's a
was
soldier.
dead.
It's all
So,
about
that
taking
is
land and
non-canon.
serving some king you've never met.
Canon
But
ending is that she
they do
did end up
something
becoming
real.
queen with
They
Alistair
protect
because
people.
we all know Alistair
They make
probably
their lives better.
does not want
I
to
don't know
rule
if
by
I agree.
himself.
Neither
Or
does
shouldn't
my brother.
rule by himself. Claudia, coming in clutch, thank you. Let's go find Jean-Luc. Jean-Luc, where are you?
Are you really not afraid of apostates?
He is a little dense.
Sunshine, I'm a dwarf, in case you missed that detail.
Dwarves aren't completely immune to magic, you know.
No, no, no. I meant there are at least 30 people in this town who'd murder my family over trade deals. Who has time to worry about apostates with a merchant's guild breathing?
Oh, we get to go to the Blooming Rose.
Down your neck.
In that case...
Oh, here you are, Jean-Luc. Oh, we're so close. Okay, Wow. I don't have... Unless I sold everything here, I don't have anything that would... Oh, you know what? I did it again. I wish we had a chest like in DAI where you could go and put things into the chest for later use. I'm counting down the days. We're on single digits. Claudia, don't be shy. Listen, Claudia, if I can get on here and stream, make a complete fool of myself, you will be perfectly fine. We're about to see where the dwarf from Orzammar came from.
My day is complete. Let's not stay here for long.
Madame Lucine runs the place for Harlan. Or with him. Or on him. It's a coterie thing.
Oh, who are you people? Look at that.
I can't do that.
Seriously?
Not going to happen.
What's the point of being a rogue if you can't unlock the doors?
I've got your usual ready and waiting for you upstairs, Sir.
Many thanks.
At this point, I'm just being like really nosy.
I won't mention this to your mother if you do it.
Ferelden, are you? We are not a charitable organisation, Sirrah. If you cannot pay, you will have to take your lonely self elsewhere. Is that clear? 2 sovereigns for premium service, 1 sovereign for standard service. 50 silver and someone may touch you. Briefly.
Briefly.
I'm not interested.
Of course you aren't. Poverty had nothing to do with your decision, I'm sure.
Ouch. When I come back here, I'm gonna spend all the gold. You just watch.
This it? I had never thought to see this again. Thank you.
Can you imagine I'm in the middle of a deep ass scene and you just heard Claudia? Yeah. That's I'm not gonna say that that's my house, but it does get pretty like chaotic over here. One minute you hear laughter and dogs barking, and then next thing you know, you hear dogs barking, cats hissing and yelling. It's like a war zone, actually.
He didn't really ask you to wear a feather boa.
Or lesion, darling. You get used to it.
Or lesion.
Refugees. They're like rats.
Excuse me? Thank goodness we now have 10 more spaces.
Guardsman Aveline.
So, someone dropped off a message for you. It's on the desk. No.
You might be interested in something that's come up. A contract of mine, a fellow by the name of Anzo, is asking around for someone competent regarding a job, and I suggested you. He always paid well, so if I were you, I'd check into it before someone else snaps it up. He said he'll be in the Lowtown Bazaar at night, Athenro. We'll go ahead and take
Do
that.
his best to try and read it first.
I did read it. This is my first time coming to the Emporium before Inquisition.
Thaddeus, stand straight. Places, everyone.
Okay.
Welcome. To the Black Emporium.
I do like him better in Inquisition. He just has those funny like one-liners.
All manner of crafting lore gathered from throughout
was that?
Price is negotiable. The Templars sometimes. Come here, you know. The bloodstains take just weeks to clean up.
Wait, I just had a... Maybe I can't use it? I really gotta just stop grabbing things and not looking at what it is, because now I just have nothing but inventory that I cannot use right now. Where'd you come from?
Don't manhandle the urchin. He's not for sale. Find your own.
Okay. Interesting.
Tom Wise?
Huh? Oh, Hawk. Haven't seen you since we did that job together for Athenril. Been a while. Heard you're going on some expedition into the deep roads.
Tom
Right
Wise
into
reminded
Darkspawn
me of
territory.
Samwise Gamgee.
Sure that's wise?
We can't all make a living in the Undercity.
Just watch your back. That's all I'm saying. Say, you still in the market for some poisons? Athenril's scarce these days. And the coterie have their own mixers. You find any rare reagents and want me to whip you up something, just let me know. In fact, since you're an old friend, here's a recipe. My speciality. Everyone needs an edge sometimes, right?
We wouldn't survive the trip back.
Get ready! Get them! I'll deal with this.
Nope, not what I meant to do. About time we got some action.
Give up now!
Rule of thumb. If the criminal runs to the sewers, he's gone.
Mind your manners. This is my territory.
Okay. I got this song stuck in my head that I really want to like play, but I don't want it to drown out the dialogue of the game. Have you guys ever did that? Like where you really just want to listen to music while you're playing on a stream, but you don't want it to make it like difficult for people to hear? For me, it would just feel like a cacophony, and I would feel so bad for you all.
Going to have to do some shopping upstairs pretty soon.
Not gonna lie, guys, I'm really missing Sten and Shell right now. One second, y'all. And there he is.
A sanctum of healing and salvation. Why do you threaten it?
I want to know about the Deep Roads.
Did the Warden send you to bring me back? I'm not going. Those bastards made me get rid of my cat. Poor Sir Pouncelot. He hated the Deep Roads.
You had a cat named Sir Pouncelot in the Deep Roads.
Sir Pouncelot, we love him.
A noble beast. Almost got ripped in half by a Genlock once. He swatted the bugger on the nose. Drew blood too. The blighted Warden said he made me too soft. I had to give him to a friend in Amaranthine.
So you came to Kirkwall just to escape the Wardens?
You say that like it's a small thing. Yes. I'm here because there's no Warden outpost, no Darkspawn, and a whole host of refugees to blend in with. And some reasons of my own.
I've always heard that joining the Wardens is for life.
That's only partly true. The hopelessly tainted by the Darkspawn and plagued by nightmares about the Archdemon parts don't go away.
Any Anders fans in here?
You don't have to wear the uniform or go to the parties.
I'm part of an expedition into the Deep Roads. Any information you have could save people's lives.
I will die a happy man if I never think about the blighted Deep Roads again. You can't imagine what I've come through to get here. I'm not interested in... Although... a favor for a favor. Does that sound like a fair deal? You help me, I'll help you.
Let's be more specific. I don't do anything involving children or animals.
I have a Warden map of the depths in this area. But there's a price. I came to Kirkwall to aid a friend. A mage. A prisoner in the wretched gallows. The Templars learned of my plans to free him. Help me bring him safely past them, and you shall have your maps.
What do the Templars know of your plans?
I don't know. I had been exchanging notes with
Feels
Carl
like there's a
through
lot
maid
more
servant
talking in
gallows.
this one than
Then the letters stopped coming.
Origins, but I could be wrong because it's voiced.
You want to make your friend an apostate?
That's such a weighted term. Yes, Andraste said magic should serve man, not rule him. But I've yet to find a mage who wants to rule anything. It goes against no will of the Maker for mages to live as free as other men.
I doubt the Divine would agree with that.
The Divine is only a mouthpiece for the Chantry. The Maker does not speak through her. Never mind. I do not seek debate, only your aid.
Tell me about your friend.
His name is Carl Feckler. He was sent here from Ferelden when Kirkwall's Circle required new talent. His last letter said the Knight Commander was turning the Circle into a prison. Mages are locked in their cell, refused appearances at court, made tranquil for the slightest crimes. I told him I would come.
Are these accusations true?
Ask any mage in Kirkwall. Over a dozen were made tranquil just this year. The more people you ask, the worse the rumors become.
You've convinced me. What's your plan?
I welcome your aid. I have already sent word for Carl to meet me in the Chantry tonight. Join us there, and we'll ensure that no matter who is with him, we all walk away free.
I think this is the cellar door. Let's go.
And here we go again.
You do get results, don't you?
Can't we talk about this?
I love the rogue in this.
Remind me never to get on our beds. Seems to be unhealthy.
Portrait of your mother.
The Amel crest. Mother described it, but this is the first time I've seen it. Wouldn't it feel like something to live in a house with this above the door?
I knew this would happen.
the vault.
That should do it.
Everything we want to know about our family is inside. This is it. Grandfather's will. Mother needs to see this as soon as possible.
I still want to look around.
All right, but hurry.
Oh, of course. Okay. Oh. Okay.
Maybe I should put you to use, Varric. Have you penned some warnings for the lawless?
Who's that for? Are most criminals big readers? Seems like pacifying the nobles.
Pictures, then. It was just a suggestion.
Well, how about a giant sign?
So I'm just saying, blood's blood and all, but you are taking advantage of my hospitality. It's only fair if you make something of a monthly contribution.
You sold my children into servitude. Now you're asking me to pay rent?
Maybe just put something towards food.
You should be paying us, Uncle. We found the will.
He forgave you, Mother. Grandfather left you everything. Here, read it.
Ooh, burn Gamlin. He left them everything.
I should maybe...
To my daughter Leandra, and all children born of her, the estate in Hightown and all associated revenues.
Check out the part where Gamlin is left only a stipend, to be controlled by you.
Gamlin, how could you?
You're the one who ran away, Leandra. What happened to love is so much more important than money.
It is!
You didn't even come home for the funeral.
The twins were a week old.
We all have our burdens. Mine was looking after a life you abandoned. How long was I supposed to wait?
You'll spend the rest of your life paying my mother back for what you stole.
Andraste's ass, I will.
I don't expect that, Gamlin. It's enough to know Mother and Father didn't die angry. I'll petition the Viscount for rights to reclaim the estate. Make a willing, you'll have your house back within weeks.
You don't have the coin or standing to even get an audience with the Viscount. You've got to be someone in this city to live in that house again.
Then I had better get started.
Why don't you go pick up something at the market? You could use some air.
What? Hey!
I can't believe Gamlin stole Mother's entire inheritance. I mean, I can believe it. That's the worst part. I could never turn against my own sister like that.
You're a better person than Gamlin could ever be.
Well, hopefully we'll be out of here soon. You know, when we went to look for that will, I thought we were doing it for Mother, for what she lost. I didn't realize how much it would mean to me. To know I had grandparents who didn't hate me.
They might have been all right with the Ferelden thing. Just imagine if they'd known you were an apostate.
You're such a wretch. I was just hoping it would be different this time. Here in Kirkwall. We're not running away again. We're coming home.
What do you think Carver would have made of all this?
He would have hated this place. All the sneering nobles. He'd have gotten himself arrested the first day. And he would have wanted in on your Deep Roads expedition. Anything to make a name for himself. Sometimes I still can't believe he's gone.
Why did Mother and Father work so hard to keep you from the Circle? Would it have been so bad?
I guess at first, I was just a little girl. They didn't want to lose me. And once I had learned anything, what would the Templars do to an active apostate, not just a mageblood child? It changed their lives, your life, Carver's, all because of who I am. Sometimes I wonder if it would have been so bad to be with my own kind, to serve the Chantry as Andraste demands.
Are you unhappy here?
I wish I could do more for Mother. Carver's death. It's killing her slowly every day. But maybe if we can reclaim some of what she lost, it will help. I'd do anything to get us back a normal life.
Let's see if Mother gets us that mansion. I don't want to call anywhere Uncle Gamlin is home.
Has he moved that bowl of porridge since we've been here? It's been a year. I can't even remember what it was like to have a place of our own. I might even take the Circle if they'll give me a clean bed and my own sheets.
Alright, y'all. That is probably going to be it for today. I really appreciate you guys jumping in. It is almost midnight here, and I do gotta work in the morning. So, with that being said, thanks for nerding it out with me, and I really hope you enjoyed my shenanigans just roaming around Kirkwall. If you haven't already, go ahead and follow me on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitch and TikTok. Name's the same all around, Dark Goddess Eris. And I hope you guys have a wonderful night. Keep nerding it out. And thanks again so much to the Icy Scorpy and Birdspeed's community for hopping in and showing love. I'm gonna actually try to find somebody online. Like, if anybody's streaming, tell me who so we can go ahead and raid them. I won't end just yet. I want to see who's streaming so we can go ahead and raid. Actually, it looks like Icy's streaming. I'm gonna go ahead and raid Icy. So the raid is going to start here in just a little bit. Again, thank you everybody for hopping in.